What's up, Dad?
Naomi's in rehab.
Seriously?
She's addicted to pills, and she's left me. You don't seem really surprised.
I don't know. I guess it's not like that big of a shocker.
Not a shocker?
First of all, congrats on Beetlejuice.
Thanks.
What did you make of that success, man? It's so cool to see so many generations embracing it.
Well, it's fun. That's what it is right there. So many generations. People are just getting such a kick out of this and enjoying it so much. So it was fun. But we were talking about it earlier. I'm telling you the truth. I couldn't believe it wasn't being made years ago because I thought opening weekend, you're going to get your money back and you're going to probably put a few bucks in the bank and you can be out. You'll be good. I didn't know it would be this big. I wasn't shocked by, it being fairly big, but I didn't know it would be this big, no.
Yeah, he's going to rule this Halloween. Michael, my wife and I love Goodrich. We loved Andy. The character was it's been a while since we've seen you play, this vulnerable kind of character. So what drew you to Andy and Goodrich?
I like this kind of story. I haven't done anything like this for a while, and the writing was good. That's that simple. Hallie's she's going to be, I'm going to say she's going to be big. It makes it sound like no one ever knew of her before, which is not the case. But she's not had a chance to do, it's only her second movie. So the script was great, and as Mila and I both have said, because we're these kind of people, we get to stay home. It was shot in Los Angeles, which made me happy. I'm like an old lady. Here's my house, and these are my dogs. That's where I get my coffee.
Mila, what clicked with you about Grace? And also working with Michael, man. Little guy's a legend.
I know. Everything.
And I'm reminded of her every morning.
Every day we would wake up and he's like legend walking in the room.
On my
legend.
trailer.
Legend.
I said this, but I don't think it's a joke. I signed on to the film. I said I would do it before reading the script. I did, because I was like, well, Michael Keaton's in it. Hallie, I've seen her movie. I was like, that's going to be great. It's based on, I know her writing's going to be great. It's shot in LA. I'll do it. And then they were like, you should probably read the script. But I read the script, and I loved it so much more than I ever thought that I would. Everything felt real to me. Nothing felt heightened. Nothing felt made up. Everything felt like somebody you either could relate to or somebody that you knew. Everybody felt like a real person in the real world. And I think that that's what gravitated me towards it more than anything, is that everybody's interactions felt like they could have actually happened in real life, that you were watching a person's life unfold. And you don't really see those type of movies as much anymore.
How'd the two of you relate to them as parents?
Oh, I don't hope I'm not like that, but I don't hate the guy. I like the guy. He's not, Mila was talking about something earlier, which is, it's interesting because I didn't even think of it, embarrassingly enough. He's actually not a terrible person at all, and that's what made it kind of harder. It would have been easier to say, well, he started out here, but then he became this guy. I mean, he for sure learned something, there's no question about that. But it's not like he was this horrible, evil. I mean, the thing that made it clear was in this character, Goodrich, was always crazy about her. It was just like, oh my God, she's the best. But just because you're crazy about somebody doesn't mean you're always, kind of taking care of them or conscientious of them, And but by the way, a lot of people have a lot of things going on in their lives. Mila and I were saying we're in this percentile of people who, and she and I are, we like family. We like,
we like being with our family.
Yeah, we like being a parent, and we like all that. Imagine people, who don't have the luxuries that we have, or time that we get. Almost everybody has to have two. Both people have to work now. So it's hard. It's hard out there. And hopefully somebody can go to this and just kind of have a nice couple hours and relate to it, but have some laughs.
Yeah, and also know that everything's going to be okay. Like, at the end of the day, you do the best you can.
Yeah.
And then you hope for the best. We've all failed in some form, way or another. Like, you just do, no matter how great you think you are, your kid's going to come to you in 20 years and be like, remember that time that you did that? And you're like, what? No.
Yeah. Or get over it.
Yeah, or get over it. Exactly. Yeah.
Real quick, who's winning the World Series? I know you're both baseball fans.
This is interesting. I don't know. I just said, and I've been doing this kind of stuff, and the other night I was watching football, and I thought, wait a minute, there were 2 games on it, so I'm trying to do some catch-up. You know who looks really interesting? The Guardians. And I don't think they're going to win it, but man, that was, I didn't see that coming.
I mean,
Dodgers, maybe.
I'm going to say the Dodgers, only
Yeah.
because I do love the Dodgers. And I've
How
always
much do you love
loved the
Ohtani?
Oh, I think he's great. I'm happy for a shoulder to heal, or what I like. I'm all in. I'm all in. I've my sweater. I'm all in. I'm all in.
He's unbelievable.
He is what is it, Babe Ruth? Like since Babe
Yes,
Ruth, nobody.
yes.
I'm gonna say the Dodgers because I
Could be.
the problem with them is they get really far sometimes, and then like at the very
Yeah.
last moment they.
Yeah.
You know, but I do believe in them, and I actually think that like if this is Kershaw's, I'm in. I'm gonna say the Dodgers.
There's so many good stories. There's so many good games. KC's a good story. Everything. Oh man, there's so many good players. Detroit. I mean, that was fun.
Where's Mom?
Mom had to go back home for a little while to see Grandma. You know, she's getting older, so...
Grandma's the same age as you.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's a good deal older than I am, but anyway.